So I read a lot of comics, and actually most of that has stemmed from the fact that growing up, junior high and high school, I read a lot of manga. But I originally started with Bone by Jeff Smith because that was just kind of an easy way for me to get into the genre. I started with Bone, I read Nausicaa the Valley of the Wind, so it was kind of a natural progression for me to step into manga, and then from manga I've evolved into comics. And while I still read manga, because I love manga, I still have a giant collection, I've also started to read comics because I think for me, not having the drawing ability that I wish I had, I really, really want to get into comics. I think, and I've had a friend tell me that that's a medium that would probably really be good for me, especially in writing and in creativity, because I already naturally collaborate with a lot of other writers, and it just seems like a natural progression for my writing to collaborate with somebody that could put art to them. So it's kind of weird to step into that realm of medium, mostly a medium, it's a medium, because I know a couple of artists, but I don't know how they would feel if I approached them and said, hey, do you want to try doing a webcomic together? Or how would you feel if you took some of my short stories and did art to them? And I don't know how to go about that. I mean, most people would just take the risk and jump in and just go and ask somebody or post on Tumblr. And I don't know how I feel about that because my writing is very close to me and it's very hard to share something that I've slaved over with somebody in the hopes that they'll like it. And if they don't, then yes, rejection hurts, or having people criticize you hurts. I mean, it hurts for everybody. It's something I have to accept because as a writer, you receive a lot of criticism. So I'm kind of unsure how to go about that. And if any of you know, please comment below, or if you're an artist, let me know because I would love to send you stuff or point you in the direction of my writing blog and see if you would be interested in doing anything together. Because it's really tough to try and jump into this medium that I'm very interested in and I'm very invested in. I mean, I've probably spent hundreds upon thousands of dollars on manga and comic books easily because it's a medium I've always loved. I mean, I started out reading Bone by Jeff Smith and Nausicaa the Valley of the Wind by Hayao Miyazaki, which both of those I recommend. Links for them are down there. And the thing is it's just kind of natural for me to want to fall into that medium because of this steady progression of seeing all of that storytelling in a very visual manner. And I am a very visual person when I write my novels. I see oftentimes most of the things that I'm writing as if it were a movie or a movie trailer or even a web series. So it just seems kind of natural for me to want to be in a sort of more visual medium. Plus, I read a lot of webcomics, so it just kind of makes sense. But like I said, I don't know how to go about looking for somebody that would be interested in collaborating because, like I said, I'm terrified of rejection, and I think a lot of people are. Because it's scary to have to bridge into something uncertain. Even if you're like me and you're used to collaborating with people, but on something entirely different, or something on writing, something you're used to. So I don't exactly know how to take that risk yet, and I'm trying to figure it out. I know most people think it would just be easy, but I don't think, for me at least, it's that easy. Anyway, list some of your favorite comics below because I'm interested in what you guys have read. Stay excellent, and don't forget to be awesome.